Watching Han and Han unbox stuff. So today I'm going to give you a quick comparison video of the Gear S3 versus the Moto 360. And right, so right off the bat you can see the obvious one is the flat tire design on the Moto 360, whereas the Gear S3 is a full circle design. Next, on the side of the watch you can see the two tactile buttons which you have on the Gear S3. One acts as the home button, whereas the other acts as a cancel button. Okay, on the Moto 360 you have only one single button. Next, the obvious one is the rotating bezel on the Gear S3. This is the same one like you have on the Gear S2, the previous generation, whereas the Moto 360 does not have any bezel or anything to rotate over here. On the back, both you have the heart rate sensor. And also the easy release clip if you want to change the strap of the watch. Alright, so let's dive into the features of the watch. You have the battery life of the Gear S3 versus the Moto 360. Samsung claimed that the watch can actually last 4 days if you were to use it, but personally I use it to stream audio to my headset when I'm using it in the gym for an hour a day. The battery life only lasts like 2 days maximum. 2 days, and then when I'm sleeping I'm wearing the watch just to track my sleep, but I disable the Bluetooth connectivity. So still 2 days. I don't know how Samsung did 4 days. I'm assuming that they turn off the Bluetooth, they turn off always on feature. So yeah, I guess that's how they say. That's how they claim the 4 days, or maybe they turn the brightness to 1. So yeah, they're definitely, lab testing, definitely 4 days possible, but I did not try it personally. I might, if I do, I'll maybe upload a video on it. Maybe it could be my next video on how to save battery life on the Gear S3. So as you know, on the Moto 360, the watch can only last you 1 full day. 1 full day means if let's say you are using the watch, wear it to work, read emails on it, reply on WhatsApp, or reply any emails, and then definitely 1 day. Maximum I've tried pushing this watch to 1.5 days, but then it's only half a day the next day, therefore you need to charge the watch, else it won't last you the end of the day. So 2 days, 1.5 days. Next, we have the charging comparison, whereas on the left side you have the wireless charger for the Gear S3, and then on the right side you have it for the Moto 360. Both are wireless charging. You can just dock it and it will start charging. Alright, the difference between both the charger is that on the Moto 360 it displays the time and also the remaining the current battery in the watch itself, whereas the Gear S3 does not turn on. The only indicator you have is the red LED over here. Let me get it in focus. Alright, the red LED over here, and also the remaining time that it takes to charge the Gear S3. So 1 hour 26 minutes remaining to charge the Gear S3. And also you will notice that the Gear S3 charge definitely slower. I'm not sure why. Both Gear S3 and the Moto 360 has a 380 milliamp batteries built in. However, the weird part is that the Moto 360 charges faster compared to the Gear S3. I have no idea why. Maybe someone, if you know any idea, or why is the Gear S3 charging slower compared to the Moto 360, you can drop me a comment below and let me know. I appreciate that. Right, so next we have the sleep tracking feature on the Gear S3. However, the Moto 360 does not come with that. So just a quick summary of the sleep record, which is showing, and then definitely this information will be synced to the S Health. And over here you can see like I slept 7 hours yesterday, and I woke up at 8 in the morning. Efficiency 92%, actual sleep, motionless, and yeah, definitely you have to wear the watch before you go to sleep. If you were to leave it on the desk, there won't be any tracking. So yeah, love this feature. I find it very useful, especially if I couldn't remember what time I went to bed last night. Alright, next, NFC. Okay, the Gear S3 comes with an NFC, however the Moto 360 does not. The Gear S3's NFC is used to do the Samsung Pay only. You can't use it to pair it with let's say headphones or whatsoever, or pair it with a phone, or yeah, so the only Samsung Pay. However, in Malaysia right now I do not have Samsung Pay. It's not launched here yet, and once I have it I'll do a review on it and maybe a setup and also a demonstration on how to use it. Okay, so let's test out the speaker on the Gear S3. First you rotate it to look for the song app and you press play. You can adjust the volume here to 0 and then turn it up to 15. The speaker is actually located on the... sorry, I better turn this music down. So the speaker is actually located on the left side of the watch. You can see 3 holes here. You will notice that actually if let's say you were to wash your hands with the watch, the water actually goes inside, and then you will notice that suddenly the sound coming out from the watch is really low. So in order to fix that, just remove the watch and then shake the watch a bit so that the water will come out from these 3 holes, because that's where the speaker is located. Okay, so on the Gear S3 you have Tizen, whereas on the Moto 360 you have Android Wear. To be honest, personally I prefer Android Wear OS on the Moto. Issue with Tizen is that it has really limited apps, and I'm not sure whether it's region locked, because I saw that online you can actually download Uber app from the Gear App Store. However, when I searched it on the Gear App Store, I couldn't really find it on the Tizen, so I'm not sure whether it could be region locked, but I hope that there are more developers for Tizen, so it does make the watch a lot better. The only thing that I can find a lot of on the Tizen is that the watch faces. I really wouldn't recommend watch faces, as well as I tried some of them, and it does drain a lot of battery life. I think my next video I'm gonna do a video on how to save more battery life and to get the most out of your Gear S3. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions regarding Gear S3 versus the Moto 360 2nd Gen, please feel free to comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. Thanks guys.